Hey, Lieutenant Greg here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well. The title of the video today is called Using the KISS Method in Network Marketing. And we can all relate. We know what the KISS method is. For those of you unfamiliar with it, it's a term that came out probably, I don't know, in my line of work 20 plus years ago. And it stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. And it's not a knock on anyone by any means, but also work smarter, not harder. How can that apply to you? How can it apply to network marketing? We've come a long way, of course, in technology. We're now into the age of AI. It could help you with a lot of things in your business, in your workplace, and of course in network marketing. And let me use a analogy or a story from my career. In the fire service, when I joined, there was no such things as computers. I remember my volunteer fire chief getting a computer around 1988 to do some his work. And like I said, he was a volunteer fire chief. He worked full time for Norfolk Southern Railroad. And then I believe we were starting to learn how to do reports on the computer. Everything else for a long time was handwritten. The younger guy drew the short straw or got assigned to that because of all the paperwork. It was handwriting with carbon paper and things like that, with several different copies to go to various agencies or the state when you filled out that report. And of course you kept a copy as well. In that report was how the fire may have started, was an investigator called, the address, the time, the number of units that went, the number of personnel that went, and so forth. But we've come a long way. When I retired, we definitely had computers in the workplace, in the office. Of course, everybody had their own email. Every city employee had their own email. And then we have mobile data terminals, MDTs we called them, in the trucks. And they showed us the address where we were going, where the hydrants were. It helped us do hydrant work when we went out and serviced and maintained hydrants. It gave us a lot of information. If it was a commercial structure, some hazards that may have been involved, hazardous materials, what was stored there. And it was a great tool, a great asset to have. In that, and you could see what units were coming to you, how far out they were on the map. So we've come a long way with that. But back to the KISS method and a story I remember in my career. And I was a firefighter for 28 years. I retired as a lieutenant, which means I was a supervisor on the trucks. I supervised 4 other gentlemen, great employees. I miss those guys. I don't miss the politics and all the everyday stuff that went on in municipal work, but I enjoyed working with them. I enjoyed my job. Had great people, like I said, around me. But I remember one Saturday when I was working at a busier station in the downtown area of the city I retired from, had an older apartments, 3 stories. And had a possible structure fire there. And the first unit there was a rescue truck, which we ran advanced life support, ALS, with a paramedic and an advanced EMT on those trucks. Well, those guys didn't dress out. They pulled up first. They were in a faster vehicle. We were in a pumper or a fire engine. And they said, we got smoke showing from the deck area coming out, and it's a working fire. So we pulled in, and I told my driver, I said, stop right here, take that hydrant, and we'll stretch dry. Stretch and dry means we had a tack line 1 3/4 inches, and we did not charge it. That's dry. So because we had to flake it all the way up the stairs in the apartment complex and the stairwell to get to the building. Like I said, my rescue guys did not go in. They did not go upstairs to investigate, and they probably shouldn't, because you go into something like that, you need to have some protection like a hand line. So nobody was really outside their apartments or anything like that. And once we got in, I said, do not charge that line. Do not put water in it. It's a lot harder to drain, to take up, and to navigate and move around. So what ended up happening, we made entry. We had to force the door with a Halligan tool. Went on in, found it, and it was a little bit of trash on the deck that was causing that. The rescue guys couldn't see it. But all they could see was the smoke. So it was not inside the interior of the structure of the apartment. It was just right there on the deck. And if we'd have known that, we wouldn't have stretched all that hose. And we had to repack it. We'd have gone up with a fire extinguisher, which we did, and put it out. I said, don't charge the line, bring me an extinguisher, and we got this. So moral of the story is you should have checked it out and a little bit, but you should have worked a little bit smarter and gone up and investigated it beforehand, before you stretched all that line. And I did that a lot. I wanted to see what I had before I took all the hose off the truck. Now, how does that apply to network marketing in this day and age? There's all kinds of courses you can buy and resell there, but the support's not there. Hey, I've done that. I've learned it. What I'm doing right now is everything's done for you. AI has kicked in. Remember we talked about technology, how it's changed? Well, AI has kicked in now, and the companies that I promote do all that for you. And I promote 3 companies. I'll leave the links below in the video description, and what they are is Live Good, Save Club, and Sparky AI. Live Good has been around since December of 2022. Save Club has been around since pre-launch in April. It went live as a company, went hot, fire term there, on June 1st. Let me say this before I get to Sparky. Both those companies have a very similar website, very easy to navigate. I'm 61 years old. If I can do it, you can do it. The other thing is they have the difference in those 2 products. Live Good has products, vitamins, herbs, stuff for make your face pretty like mine, things like that. Save Club is all digital. It's savings on things such as travel, hotels, dining, eating out in the city or county you reside in if you're in the United States. And if you're watching from across the pond, welcome. Glad you found the channel, and check out it. Save Club is now in 150 countries around the world. So there's a link on there for deals. You just type in where you live and you can find the deals in your area. But going back to that, difference in those 2 products, physical products, you have to manufacture them, you have to ship them. There could be problems with shipping. With Save Club, there's no problems with shipping. It's all digital. You don't have to worry about that. Great thing I like about it, when I say work smarter, not harder, the company does all the heavy lifting for you. All the funnels are built. When I was told, I bought a course, this is how you build a funnel. You need to do this, this, and this. It was mind-boggling to me. It was over my head. I wasn't very tech savvy. Hey, you don't have to be either. Save Club does all that for you. Live Good as well. And what it does is it uses AI to contact your leads, people that sign up. And when you do go to pre-enroll, there's no cost for that. You just pre-enroll, browse my website, browse what the company has to offer, look at the deals, look at the compensation program, and see how that works. Another difference between Live Good and Save Club, Live Good had a 2x15 matrix. Save Club has a 2x16. More chances to advance, more compensation. And why is it more compensation as well? Digital products, no physical products to manufacture or ship. more money for the affiliates. So the third company I promote, Sparky AI, all AI. That company has 6 streams of income in it, 6 streams of income. Live Good is one of them. You can join. I pay the pro membership. It's $100, but if you sign up for all 6 streams of income, the price drops to just $50 a month. So already I did buy an ad pack, the cheapest one for $300, and my leads are now 313 leads. Some people buy an the elite package, buy a more expensive ad pack, but they also have a lot more leads. So Sparky's done a lot of, it hasn't been around but a couple months. It's taken off. They're getting the technology, the kinks worked out. Hey, that's another way. Work smarter, not harder. Let the company do it for you. You don't have to call leads. You don't have to email leads or anything like that. So, hey, check all that out. Links, like I said, are in my bio, in the video description, below, to those 3 companies. Check it out. Join today. It can be a life changer for you. It has been for me. It's a great little side hustle. Hey, I'm up here in my train room, got my fire memorabilia behind me, air conditioned. I don't have to leave the house to work, and that's a great thing. Truly work from home at your pace, at your time, when you want to. Hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you have a great weekend. Take care wherever you are, and God bless you.